interesting special guest. I got a message, and obviously we've done a lot of work with the whole knife crime epidemic and trying to encourage what Troubled Tongues does, as well as run events, is puts on workshops for young people to teach them how to rap and MC and express themselves, kind of like a way to kind of channel your pain, you know, through poetry, kind of like what we all do, and find their voice and be able to share stuff without just being really violent, really. So just like it saved quite a lot, what saved us, you know, a bit of a cliche word, but it's helped a lot of the people in the room, and me especially, to get away from some of the stuff I used to get up to, and now I can come to events like this and express myself and kind of have a meaning, which is really powerful. So don't underestimate spoken word and what we're doing here tonight, because it's fucking special. Do you know what I mean? It really is. It really is. And if we can encourage that, and we can, you know, we can help that along its journey, then that is also really special. So I got a message on Instagram from an artist who's, I hope I've got this right, because Mr. Malise, your poem is about like knife crime and stuff, right?
That's right,
yeah, right, I've got this right. Thank fuck, I thought it was going to come up and do some next shit. Right, but yeah, so I got this message, and he's doing a tour. How many dates you got, bro?
16.
So he's got 16 dates across London and the UK, and he's spreading this message that is very close to Troubled Tongue's heart and my heart and our ethos as an organisation and as a family. So he asked if he could come and put Troubled Tongues as part of his tour, and I said, of course you can. And he's here tonight to spread that message. So we got to give him a really warm Troubled Tongues family welcome, and let him know that this is the most receptive, captive, appreciative audience in the whole country.
Yeah.
Can we give it up for the one, the only, Mr. Malise? Let's go, Troubled Tongues!
Always here to support the houses, man. Hold on, let me just make sure this goes on here, right?
Well, that was an introduction, weren't it? It's got a lot to live up to. I want to say thank you very much to Sonny and all of the Troubled Tongues family for getting back to me with regards to that message, you know, because I really appreciate that. I think we've got the same kind of initiative and the same kind of vision at heart. You know, I was a victim of knife crime myself, and so what happened is that I kind of started a charity called Knife Crime Victim Support. So if you can remember that, because I've travelled all the way to from Northampton today to be here with you. That's like 70 miles. As well as, you know, seeing Troubled Tongues, I want to kind of like, as well as seeing Troubled Tongues and what goes on with you guys, and seeing what a warm, captive, receptive audience it is, I just wanted to be here to spread that message. So I wrote this poem, it's called Knife Sentence, and this is kind of what started the charity. So I want you to remember that: knife crime, victim support, all one word, yeah? Okay. Knife sentence. Have we ever stopped to ask that boy that carries a knife what he wants to do when he's older? If his parents are still together and who his role models are? Because I guarantee you he don't live next door to a doctor. Instead, he's more than likely to be riding with thugs. And they're the ones in the community prescribing the drugs and driving those cars. And I wonder if, as a teenager, he's watching how the olders carry themselves and it's learned behaviour. I wonder if by the age of 12 he never had a father, and why? At the age of 13 he had his first balaclava. Was he ever scared? Is it that mum don't care, or is it just that she was never there? Maybe she's out trying to provide for the family, and by the time she gets back she feels tired and angry. And the arguments at home, is there a lack of affection? And the boys outside offering you protection from the youths up the road in a different postcode. The reason why you always go the long way home. So the olders on the block become your bigger brothers. Now it's almost as if you're related to each other. gang related. Now we've got a council estate kid filled with hatred who needs to be initiated before he's fully affiliated. Is that environment just making him numb? Does he have a choice, or is it safe to give numbers? Because they're not meant to be your mentors. That's what we need grown men for, to lead by example and to nurture ambition, to teach discipline, to understand and to listen. And I apologise for generalising, for coming across like I'm stereotyping, but we all need to know we are marginalising a whole generation when we criminalise them. Who really wants to end up in prison or dying? And the social networks make it all look exciting. The way that gangs incite violence live online and it's followed by an advert to make sure we're still buying. And I'm not about to blame this all on drill. But thoughts become words, and words become real. So tell me there's not a vested interest in what's manifesting when all the kids can hear is I splashed him and I chefed him, dipped him outside of his house and then left him. For his mum to find him? Have you been to a funeral and heard the mother crying? When her son's in the ground, it sounds like she's dying. And it's been like this for years. Wiping those tears and printing those T's saying, put the knife down, blaming police, writing to our local MPs. I see mums at knife crime rallies begging on their knees like, they've took my son, but make it stop, please. And it's our responsibility. Have you heard it takes a village to raise a child? But we're losing our community, so they're left to run wild. And this isn't the time for answers or excuses. But the youngers need to know there's consequences for their offences. Justice will be served if you're caught or let go. Because when you take a life, you forfeit your own. Oh.